No, an intro, like something catchy. No, that's not really.
Just want to shoot space
try to
battles.
do it.
Well, yeah.
Like talk over it, for comedic value.
Okay, go ahead and roll for
It's a
damage.
joke that I'm going to get that nobody else is really going to appreciate. I mean, who would really like that? People want something catchy, like a jingle. They don't want to hear somebody's just dumb voice right before they're getting ready to hear somebody's dumb voice. They want to hear like a song that gets them amped up for what they're about to watch, the content that they're about to consume. What are you, dumb? Hey guys, playing a new game of Zelda's Breath of the Wild. I saw another streamer on the TikToks trying to like unwind playing Breath of the Wild, which makes sense because it's one of the most relaxing games. It's like just challenging enough to be fun, but you can just relax while you're playing it, But I've just been really stressed out. And the last couple games I've played have been like, arcade style games, and those are fun, but they're literally thrilling. It's all high stakes, and you die really quick, and it's over super fast, and they're meant to be thrill inducing, and just wanted to do something a little different. Of course, I've played through all this a few times, and just wanted to play through it again. For the channel, just because it's an amazing game, and I'm hoping that within maybe 6 months we'll have a new one. They keep saying it's spring of 23. We're gonna have a Breath of the Wild 2, if that's what they're gonna call it, and that's what I want to. I am immensely excited about it, but there's other reasons too. I wanted a relaxing game because I'm kind of stressed out right now. If you follow any of my older content, you'll see that it's sloppy and prolific, and the reason why is because I've been unemployed for the last year. Some issues with just my home life. Not really issues, but my mother-in-law got sick, and I wanted to take some time off to take care of her, and all that's kind of culminating into being stabilized now. So the wife and I made the decision that I'm gonna go back to work and start bringing some more money, because now that's the more stressful thing, is the fact that we were broke. We were living off of one income, and so I found me a job, and I'm pretty excited. Oh, that guy's, I guess you got to leave and then come back, and then he'll be in there. But yeah, I found me a job, and they sent an offer in for it, and then I sent them an exception. I've done all the steps. I got the references. I did the drug test. They did the background check. I'm really just waiting to hear back from them as far as like an official start date. At the time of this recording, it's still technically August, and I knew they told me flat out that I wouldn't be starting until September because they wanted to start to the next fiscal month before they brought somebody new on, which is fine. But it's, I'm in the unknown right now. So if we have to interrupt for a second because my phone rings or something, that'll be the reason why. It's because I'm trying to figure out my start date. On top of that, we've been trying to get a procedure done for my mother-in-law to be able to get off of blood thinners. Because we think they're definitely doing good, but they're causing some harm too. And apparently there's a procedure we can do, and there's been this big rigmarole that comes around about your health when you get older, and it's it is what it is. I mean, it's what we all have in store for us if we're lucky, and just I've been trying my best. Oh, good. Okay. I want to take this moment in time because apparently it brought over all my settings the way it was before. Kids, I'm just telling you, if you're young and you're watching this, invert your y-axis, man. You got to pull back to look up, push forward to look down. That's the way the old schoolers did it, and the ones that came before you. It's the way it should be done. I'm just kidding. Don't listen to me. Just do whatever you want to do. I'm just having fun. Where is that button on here? Oh, okay. I'm playing with a corded controller that I almost never use. I almost always use the Joy-Cons and the combiner, but the setup that I'm in right now is in my game room after I set it up, so it's a lot more compact than my living room setup. So I'm actually playing with the corded controller that I got for my kids, and it's smaller, but it's pretty comfortable. Let's see. Let's put some. I know a lot of people like to make Link run around in his just compression shorts, but let's make Link naked for just a little bit. A little more appropriate for the kids to watch, you know. Which is okay. That's a dash. That's okay. I got to remember the trolls. But yeah, so she's having a procedure. We hopefully we can get her off of blood thinners, and I'm hoping that everything goes well. But we're waiting on that today. We got to go in a couple hours. I got to take her up to. You always got to have a meeting before the meeting, and we got to have a go meeting with the doctors to make sure everything looks copacetic and fine. And I got to drive, 30 minutes for a 5-minute, conversation, and then 30 minutes back, and then we're going to schedule out the procedure actually tomorrow, so it's happening really fast. I'm excited about that. And then hopefully it's just done. Like we'll wean her off of this one medication, and hopefully it'll fix a lot of other underlying issues. I think it will. I'm pretty hopeful in it. But we'll just have to see. Look at that. Oh, I wonder. Look at that bright light. God, the visuals in this game. I gotta say, I think this is the reveal possibly coming up that it makes me think of when I watched Jacksepticeye play, what was it, when he played Elden Ring, and you could tell he played through it a couple times, and he would, I wonder if I can go get that Kurok seed now. But he played through it a couple times, and the places that he remembered that stuck out in his head that he was just like, man, this is why you're playing the game. This is just gorgeous and amazing, and no, I guess you gotta leave and then come back. Whatever. Let's do this cutscene that I'm bragging about. But it's this one for me every time. You see this. I still remember the first time playing this game, and they put ice on the ground because there's a literal chill in the air, and you can see, oh, there's a tree out there, and okay. And you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm in for, and everybody was talking about it. I was late to the game getting this, and then thinking that this was a cutscene, that the game wasn't going to look like this, that this was something that was pre-rendered, and this is it. This is the whole game. It's just always this beautiful, and that's insane. It's insane to think that they're trying to do this again. Because as good as other games are, nothing's ever, to me, felt like it's captured the scope quite like this. I mean, there's huge giant. There he is. Come on, Paw Paw. There's old games they're not old games, but there's other games that are gorgeous and amazing. A tree branch. Yes, thank you for the destructions. But nothing has, I wonder if I can sneak this beetle real quick. But yeah, nothing has ever just shocked me in its beauty like this game. And I can't say for sure if anything ever will. Oh, I did. Beetles are always so hard to catch. Was this always the jump button? I don't remember. I'm sure I'll get used to it. I haven't played this game in, I don't know, 6 months. I think I did another playthrough like 6 months ago when I had the time to do it. And I think it was like this. I was considering doing a playthrough. And I don't know how far I'll get in this playthrough. It may just be like a 5-episode series. Like we may just get to the first Sacred Beast or whatever the big machines are. And then take a break from there and then go back to something else. But yeah, another stick. I need that. Okay. Okay, got a stick. There we go. Okay. So, what is... there's an axe down there. So there's the guy I'm going to go talk to. If there's ever a reason to go anywhere else. I love this lookout cliff. There's been times playing this game where I just come back here to try to recapture that, especially after you've played it for a while and things have changed. And is that? Oh look, looking at you. What's that over there? Oh, I didn't realize you could see that from here. Okay, so that's a cliff right there. I figure I'm going to get deep into it. I always forget to wander in this game, which was what it was built for. It's, what do you want? Lank. Lank!
Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Why are you downloading stuff to my iPhone without my permission? Let's see what you got. Follow the Sheikah slate. What is way over there? What is way over there? I don't know what you're pointing me to. Weird. I don't know. I'll burn that bridge when I get to it. But yeah, you know, just having all kinds of stuff that you gotta do, adult stuff going on in my life. And I just wanted, you know, I don't know if there's a more genuinely whimsical game. And that's one of the things that if you ever watch... If you like to nerd out about, you know, the thickness of video games and get into the actual content and theory behind them, then you're probably going to watch, I think it's called Squeakles, from Aaron from the Game Grumps. You know, he talks about The Legend of Zelda and how it was really just the first one that was genuinely... you just wandered around, and how, oh, a baked apple, and just how different that was, and how no other Zelda game had really recaptured that, and until this game, because I mean, you can play the game, you're supposed to play the game, but there's so much content in it that you can't just wander around and just do whatever, and it's still fun, and then you'll get bored doing that and play some of the game, and then you're in a completely different environment that has all kinds of other things to explore. I mean, it's the shelf life of this game for how long people have played it and are still finding things to do. Now, usually it seems like people are finding hacks and stuff like that, and I've thought about learning how to do that stuff, but honestly, it doesn't seem fun. You're playing outside the spirit of the game. I want to play... The spirit of this game is so strong that I really enjoy playing in it, and I've yet to get bored with it. Now, I haven't put in the, you know, tens of thousands of hours that other people have put into it, but, you know, I really, I don't know. It's like I said, this is why I just keep coming back to it, and I can play it for many hours, because the spirit of the game is so strong. What are you pointing at, old man? Our Temple of Time. He's pointing way down the hill, but now the camera's going up to the Temple of Time, which was technically behind him, I think. But I don't know. So the geography is confusing too, because, you know, this is supposed to be this whole continent is. I didn't pay attention to anything he said. I just assume I'm gonna find where I'm supposed to go. An axe. The whole geography, because there's all kinds of throwback places where they're just like, oh, this was this place in this other game and this place in this other game. But from what I understand, all of this was supposed to be underwater. From what's it called? From Wind Waker, and then, you know, the Hyrule basically just reemerged, and that's fine. That's cool. But like, how was all this stuff? Like, why did things from other games survive? I don't know. I know that they're just trying to throw it back and be cool, and I guess I should really be careful climbing trees and stuff on account of I don't have a safety glider. Oh, look, some eggs. Some eggs. I'm gonna make an omelet. Let's see. How much does that hurt? Oh, not too bad. Okay. Now, let's see. Where do we... Oh. I'm going to hit you in the face. Get up, goofball. I'm going to take your tree branch. Did I kill him? Is he dead? He accosted me. Papa. Papa, he accosted me. I was so scared. Okay. I don't want to run into too many baddies while I'm this unarmed. I promise I'm good at this game. but you know, when you're trying to just fight with like a stick, it does make the game I feel like a scotch more challenging. Did he tell me to go somewhere? I feel like I was told to go somewhere. I'm gonna go to this place on the map. I don't remember it telling me to do that before, but I'm gonna do it this time. Because I'm a good boy. But yeah, to me, this beginning part of the game is the most actual challenging, because your health is so small and you don't have any other tools. Like right now, I haven't even gone to the opening shrine, so I don't even have a little Hyrule herb. I mean, I don't have an inventory of food. I don't have any health items. I don't have anything to make the game easier, which is it was one of the more fun parts of the game, because you could really struggle in this opening, what is basically a tutorial, by trying to do too much too soon. But this is also a game where you can be sneaky. Watch. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Oh, you can't see me because I'm sneaking. Can't see sneaky people. I can see you, but I'm sneaking. See? Sneaky. What is that? Have I ever gone in there? I don't know. I think I'll go in there. What is that? What is that? Oh. Yeah, we probably want that. Oh, that's where I'm going. That makes sense. It makes sense. Total sense, bro. It's a sensible bro. So I guess it has told me to go there before, because I've been there before. Now, do we fight this guy? Do we battle him? No, of course we don't. We go around. There are ways to get by without fighting, or whatever Obi-Wan Kenobi said, because that dude was super wise. And I respect him not just because he's a Jedi, but I do respect the Jedi and their ways. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm just gonna sneak in here. Bye. There we go. Now let me charge my phone. Which was a joke me and my kids made just over and over again. That it got old the first time, and we just didn't let it. Yeah, it's a phone dock. Put your iPhone 10 with its oversized case. Yeah, it's gonna flip over. Hopefully you got a screen protector, because they're probably gonna drop some water on it. If you hear me slurping, I'm enjoying a nice cup of coffee, because it's irresponsibly late in the morning. But some of us have I don't know, coffees to coffee and things to do. I love the Sheikah symbol, and I swear, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if the Sheikah symbol existed anywhere before, but did the Sheikah symbol come out in the Ocarina of Time? Because I think it came out in Ocarina of Time, and it was just supposed to look like the magic glass. Like, it was supposed to look like the magnifying glass that you could, the lens of truth. There they are. See, this is so cool. Them popping up. I mean, they use genuine cinematography here. They didn't have to frame it this way. They could have done that standard video game top over framing with all the fake effect, and they didn't. They used actual angles and put thought and heart into this. And it's like they could have gotten lazy anytime they wanted, and they chose not to. The Great Plateau Tower, where it all began. It's distilling local information. That's called whiskey. And then, we're going to take the data and turn it into liquid form. Isn't this what, like, that Mystery Science Theater 3000 reboot was all about? Like, they had data in liquid form, and they would flush it down the tubes, and then you'd watch a bad movie. Which stands to reason. I know we can take pictures on the Sheikah Slate, but can we watch movies? Like, is it... And didn't it used to belong to Zelda? You think there's any inappropriate selfies on there that, like, are problematic and they're going to get her canceled sometime in the future? Clearly, those parts are password protected, or maybe they just got corrupted files because you can't find them anywhere. Believe me, I've looked. But yeah, this is gonna be just a good time. Look at your pants. Look at those capris. Plenty of ankle room. Look how those ankles are breathing. Them calves, though, you can cut diamonds on them calves.
You have been asleep for the past.
Been asleep for the past 100 years, not the future 100 years. Does he have gutters in his abs? That feels inappropriate.
This world will face its end.
When the beast regains its true power, the will face its end. That hinged jaw always freaked me out. It's way too big. And I know, I feel like that was like an accident in the animation. They were like, nope, it's terrifying, we're keeping it. Like, we need a good hinged animation hog.
Before it's too late.
And that's so they just animated it too, where like Ganon's hog tusks are on the roof of his mouth and they curl up and out, is what it looked like. Is that how that works? Oh look, there's your one. I thought Pawpaw was supposed to be up here. Where's Pawpaw? I don't see Pawpaw. Okay, but what we're gonna do is start marking some... I didn't pay attention to anything that he said, so if he gave any clues as to what he wanted me to do, I know what I'm supposed to do, so I'm just going to start doing that, but I don't know if like there's a cutscene or a conversation I got to have first, but we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to go ahead and grab some, we're going to go through some shrines. Meh. There you go, there's a shrine. I think you got to get 4. Where's that last one? There's that one. Oh, there it is. It's a lot easier to find these this time. I swear, the first couple of times I'm like, where the HE double hockey sticks are all these shrines? But no, that time it was just like, oh yeah, 4 shrines right there. Look at that. And of course, I don't know about you guys. I would love to be a purist and be like, I found all the shrines without using... I had to use a map. Like, I probably found half of them on my own. But I had to use a map for the rest of them. Oh, there's one way over there. You gotta mark them, because if you don't mark them, then you're gonna forget where they are. You won't be able to see them the next time you're... Oh, that's not the button I wanted. This is the button I wanted. Yeah, I've got one more doodad to put on there. And it's right across from a horse doodad. Hit the doodad. There you go. Yep, we'll do that one laters. But yeah, I mean, I probably found like half of them on my own. But I needed a map for the other ones, because you try to 100% it. I 100%ed everything in this game except for the Korok seeds. Because once I read like what you get for 100% in your Korok seeds, I was like, nah, that's not enough for me. I'm going to need some more than that. So I wasn't super worried about it. But I think since we've got this far... I'm gonna find whatever the closest whatchamacallit is. Oh, is that another one too? Look, that's another one. I should mark that one, but I'm out of markers. I have to come back here and do that. But after but yeah, I'm gonna come back on the next episode. I'm gonna go ahead and make my way over to one of these shrines, and we'll pick it up from there. And I think I'll try to go to one of the closer ones. But yeah, we'll see you next time. And I hope you're enjoying this. I hope we get to play this for a while. You get some good feedback. But I want to play this for at least a few episodes. More if it starts getting a lot of good feedback, because I do love this game, and I can play it forever and ever. Anyway, Thanks for joining me. We'll see you on the next one. All right, bye now.